Welcome to SpectraCam, where we dive deep into the themes and connections that make cinema so fascinating. Today, we're exploring a powerful narrative thread that runs through countless films, the moment when a character faces their ultimate test. These aren't just obstacles or conflicts, they're defining trials that reveal who these characters truly are at their core. We've selected 5 films from our library that showcase this concept in dramatically different ways. Let's begin with Captain America, the First Avenger. Steve Rogers starts as a physically weak but morally strong young man who desperately wants to serve his country during World War II. His ultimate test isn't the super soldier serum that transforms his body, it's what comes after. When he must choose between being a propaganda symbol or risking everything on a rescue mission, he chooses the latter, proving his heroism was never about physical strength. This film establishes that the true test of character often comes after the apparent transformation, when one must live up to their new capabilities. Moving from superhero origins to medieval drama, The Last Duel presents a different kind of trial. Based on true events, this film follows 3 perspectives of the same story: a knight, his wife, and his squire. For Marguerite de Carouge, played by Jodie Comer, the ultimate test isn't the duel itself, but her decision to publicly accuse a powerful man of rape in 14th century France, knowing it could mean her death if her husband loses the judicial combat. Her courage in speaking truth to power, despite a system designed to silence her, represents a profound test of integrity and resilience. Now, let's shift to something completely different: Cocaine Bear. Yes, this film is based on the bizarre true story of a bear that ingested cocaine dropped from a drug smuggler's plane. While it might seem like pure absurdist comedy, the human characters in this film face their own tests. From the park ranger trying to protect visitors to the criminals attempting to recover their lost drugs, everyone is pushed to extremes by this unprecedented situation. The ultimate test here becomes, how do ordinary people react when confronted with the utterly extraordinary? Martin Scorsese's Taxi Driver presents perhaps the most psychologically complex test on our list. Travis Bickle, a Vietnam veteran turned New York City taxi driver, becomes increasingly alienated from the society he observes through his windshield. His ultimate test isn't a single event, but a gradual descent into madness, culminating in his violent attempt to save a child prostitute. The film asks, when society fails its most vulnerable, what becomes the test of a man's morality? Robert De Niro's iconic performance shows us a character whose test is internal, a battle against his own demons and the decay he perceives around him. Finally, we have The Frozen Ground, based on the true story of Alaska's most notorious serial killer. Here, the test is shared between 2 characters, the determined state trooper and the lone surviving victim who helps him. For Trooper Jack Halcombe, played by Nicolas Cage, the test is pursuing justice against bureaucratic resistance and public skepticism. For the young victim, it's finding the courage to testify against her predator. Their parallel tests, one institutional, one personal, converge in a powerful narrative about perseverance in the face of overwhelming odds. What connects these 5 films? Each presents characters whose defining moments come not from their abilities or circumstances, but from how they respond when pushed beyond their limits. From superheroes to medieval knights, from absurd comedies to gritty dramas, the ultimate test reveals character in ways that ordinary conflict cannot. What films would you add to this list? What ultimate tests in cinema have stayed with you long after the credits rolled? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this exploration of cinematic tests, be sure to like this video, subscribe to SpectraCam, and hit that notification bell so you never miss our deep dives into film themes and connections. Thanks for watching.